Hey Jess. Okay, so this is what I'm going to send you for your stove. It's called the Pocket Rocket, and it's a good camping stove. It's a stove that we use whenever we go backpacking because it's really light and it works really good. And so these are your pot stands. You fold these in, fold these out to hold your pot. And you have to go buy some fuel for it. I can't send this to you in the mail because it's not allowed. There's three different sizes. There's a small, a big one, and I think there's even one that's even larger than that. And there's three different kinds. There's one that's called N-butane, which you can use. It doesn't work in weather that goes close to freezing. It'll stop working. And then there's isobutane, that's made by MSR and a few others. That's pretty good stuff. And then there's this new one here that has a propane mix to it, and it's pretty good stuff too. But you're in the summer, so you don't really have to care. You can use any one of the three. And what you do is you screw the stove right onto here. You don't have to get it tight, but you want it, finger tight. You don't have to really crank it down. Get your trusty lighter, and this is right here. This knob is your valve. So you just turn it. You light your lighter first, and then you turn on your valve, and then there's your flame. And it burns pretty hot. Take your pot with your water in it. Don't put your pot on without anything in it like this. It'll mess up your pot. But you put your water, your oatmeal or whatever in there. And it's really made for just boiling water, so you can boil water in I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. It works really good. Whenever it's done, you let it cool all the way, and then you take it apart. Don't leave it hooked up because it can slowly drain out and leak all your gas out. These are like $5 each. They'll last you, maybe 10 or 20 boils. I'm not sure. They last a pretty long time. I'm going to send you this little case too. If you decide that you don't need the case, you can get rid of it. I'm also going to send you this. This is a little stove that came with this pot, and it runs on these fuel tabs. Now this isn't the right fuel tab. It's the one they had at Walmart, but I'm going to get the one that goes with it. It's called a Esbit, and I think I can mail this to you. We'll see. But the tablet goes down this little holder right here, and you light it with your lighter. It takes a minute to get it going, to get it lit. And it's a little chunk of fuel that burns for somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. You put your pot on there, and then you point this away from the wind, so it doesn't put your flame out. It doesn't work in really high wind, but it burns a pretty long time. In fact, you can put 2 tablets in there and burn for an extra long time. And then the other real reason I like this is because you can put sticks and twigs in there too. You don't have to have any fuel. If you run out of the tablets and you run out of the gas, you can still cook with this thing and boil water without having to stack up rocks and build a fire and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, you blow that out and you can keep it. You can keep it for the next time. This whole little kit fits right down inside here, and then it has a little sock here that you put on. It's kind of hard to get on, but you put this little sock on here and you can put it in your backpack. So I'm going to send them both to you. You can keep the pot, keep the whole thing. If you decide you don't want to use this because the fuel is hard to find, just send it back. And anyway, when you get it, you can call me. Oh, and I'm also sending you the spare matches. This is your best buddy. It never fails. But if you lose it or you run out of fuel, at least you can start a fire. We've practiced with these. Remember, they strike when they're wet. Strike them right here. Strike toward yourself. Even though all the boxes say strike away, you always strike toward. Okay, that's good. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Good luck, baby.